Hey gamers, what's up? Squirrely here. Thanks for joining me as always. Today we're going to be watching some footage of... Wait, what? No, this can't be. TF2 OutPost is shutting down? Oh my god, no. This is so sad. Alexa, play Just kidding, guys. I don't have an Alexa, but we are bringing some sad news to you guys today. This is something fresh off the press. I think it was announced just yesterday, and I wanted to make a video about it. I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of saw this was coming, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But I saw the signs early on a while ago that TF2 OutPost is really struggling, and it's just kind of a matter of time before they go down. So it's official. Now they're going down. I'll read the announcement real quick here. It says, "It is with profound sadness that we must announce that our network of the Outpost sites will be shutting down in the coming weeks." So I pretty much just used TF2 Outpost, but there was CSGO, I think Dota 2, not sure if there's any others. But they also said, "Ultimately, the costs necessary to operate this site have far exceeded any revenue generated, and it's forcing them to close the site. We will be leaving the site open through the end of September, so please wrap up your trades, yada yada. You will no longer be able to use the site. All accounts will be permanently deleted, the data will be permanently deleted as well, and the site will go down." Then it also goes on to talk about if you're a premium member, you bought it recently, you can get a refund, but if you've been a premium member for a while, thanks for your support, but they can't issue a refund. And then there's a link to support. I think they give a nice little closing remark at the end. They said, "We're sorry for everyone inconvenienced by this closure, and we wish you all the best. Thank you for the years of support." Thinking back, I've had TF2 Outpost. I've been using it for, gosh, at least 5 years. I went back on the history, and I could only see about 4 years back. It might be close to 5 years. It's hard to tell, but I think I had it even before then, so I might have been using this site for 5+ years, maybe 6. And I always bought premium, just to kind of show my support. And, you're using their service, so I think if you can afford to pay for it and give it back, it helps everyone. It helps you. You get the benefits of a premium user, and then also you help the website and the community in general. So scrap, backpack, TF2 Outpost, whenever you can, I think it's good to, give back and use premium. So I first noticed that TF2 Outpost was going to start to struggle when, what was it, like 6 months ago or something, maybe longer. They changed their premium price from something like $5 a month or $4.95 a month to like $1 a month. And I had bought a huge chunk. I would buy usually 3 or 6 months at a time. Just big chunk, big chunk, big chunk. And then I went on there and it said I had like 900 days of premium left. I was like, what? And I look and they had changed the price from like $4 or $5 a month to like $1 a month, or maybe even less. I don't recall exactly. And I was like, uh-oh. This is not a good sign when you're cutting your prices down that dramatically. They must have really been struggling. This is definitely sad for those who use this. I mean, in the bigger picture, it might be like, yeah, well, no one uses TF2 Outpost. And I actually had a couple of videos lined up about why this site is kind of struggling and how no one really uses it anymore. It's not in its prime, at least for sure. It's definitely been struggling to get viewers and get trades. I still use it for some things. I use it to swap keys, get buyers for PayPal, to find buyers for items on PayPal. I also use it as just another place to kind of leave your items setting to see if you get offers. And I still get hits once in a while, and I don't use this nearly as much as I used to, but I think it had its place. It definitely had its struggles with user interface and user experience, but still, it's just been around for so long, it's weird to think that this is sort of the end of an era of a trading website. And look here at the top, you can see the stats. 1.5 million registered users, almost 30 million trades posted or trades added, 65.5 million posts made, and oh my gosh, look at the items log. It looks like it's getting close to 1 billion items logged. So you could say, well, there's a lot of alts and people who didn't use this site, and some people spam. Of course, there's spam, there's a lot of fake accounts, and people posting things. But as far as active users, at one time or another, there was a lot of people on here. It was kind of the go-to place. People would use backpack.tf just to kind of price check. But as far as active trades, finding cool items, posting trade offers to people, and kind of getting a live update of who's bidding on what, this was the place to go. I use this a lot. And actually, I can go back on here and look real quick. You can see I still have stuff order. I'm still premium because it hasn't run out yet. But if I go back here, this is over 4 years ago. I can't go back any further than that. But you can see, I was buying Tour of Duty tickets. I was selling Halloween crates. I was selling a pink BMOC. One of my first hats, look at this. I was selling a hat for earbuds, 6 to 7 earbuds or 80 keys. So you can see that earbuds were going for quite a bit more back then. I had an old Thor outfit I was selling, kilowatt Tarantium, which was pretty cool back then. But yeah, this is pretty interesting to see that TF2 Outpost is finally going down and the rest of the Outpost sites are going down as well. It's sad. Some people, like I said, might not care, but to me, it kind of has a near and dear thing to my heart because I kind of grew up learning how to trade and I use this site a lot. And I'm not sure where people are going to go. I'm not familiar with all the different websites. I know there's like trade.tf and a couple other trading websites, but those kind of seem to be backback.tf kind of knockoffs or lookalikes at least. I'm not really sure. Besides like bazaar.tf, I think is the most similar to TF2 Outpost. I don't know if that's been picking up in popularity. I've never used it myself, I don't think, but it's there and it's very similar. But this has kind of opened the door. I think there's room for another website to kind of step in. Who knows? Maybe people will use backback.tf, forums, or someone will, one of the other bigger trade forums will make a specific section for this. But as far as a website dedicated to just listing a lot of items and buyers and sellers and kind of collaborating different groups together, one thing I did like on here, and I was going to make a video on it, is how you could use the advanced search and tags to find like really specific unique items. So if you want to find a gold bot killer with spells or specific pro kit or something that's very unique or really high tier or just for whatever reason, you could kind of focus and narrow it down just to find that, because what was tough on here is you can click on a user and there's just so many posts, or you click on an item and you're scrolling and scrolling and it's hard to find stuff unless you really know what you're doing. So I can understand how a lot of people didn't really put in the effort to really learn this, but I had a video lined up. I should have posted it a while ago because this site was really beneficial to find unique items, and a lot of times people wouldn't be on Steam Market, they wouldn't be on backpack.tf, they don't go in trade servers, they would just post it here and leave it here, and it just gets kind of lost and buried in the shuffle of trades. But if you knew how to find it, you could find some really good deals. You could find a lot of good buyers and sellers and just really unique items. So from that aspect, I think it's going to be kind of sad, but there's still ways to find those items. It's just different now. But anyways, I could talk about this forever, but this is some news that's, like I said, it just came out. Unfortunately, TF2 Outpost is shutting down for good. Let me know what you guys think about this. Did you ever use TF2 Outpost? Do you even know what I'm talking about? A lot of people might be like, what? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So for a lot of us old school traders and people who've been around for a while, this kind of, like I said, has a near and dear spot to our heart. But it's closing. Let me know what you guys think. Did you ever use it? Do you care that it's closing? Do you hope something else takes its spot? And yeah, this is part of the evolution of TF2. I hope to make another video coming up pretty soon about the Halloween update. It should be coming up hopefully within a month or so, and that will bring a whole new slew of trading, I think, and influx and more excitement to the market. But it's going to be missing TF2 Outpost because this will be shut down before then. Thanks to you guys so much for joining me as always. Maybe I'll run into you in game. Feel free to say what's up. Until next time, have a good one. Peace. And bye-bye TF2 Outpost. I will miss you.